Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Sarosh and I am a foundation level student at Rehan Private Campus, Islamabad. And today I am doing my ChatGPT. My topic is Earth, the history of our home in a world. So let's start it. Hello ChatGPT, can you listen me?
Yes, absolutely. I'm here and ready to listen. Go ahead and tell me what you'd like to share or discuss about Earth's history. I'm all ears.
So ChatGPT, today I have some questions for you. Can we start it?
Of course, I'd love to help. What kind of questions do you have in mind? Are you focusing on a specific time period in Earth's history or a particular process like plate
So
tectonics or
ChatGPT, my first question is that what makes Earth unique in the universe?
That's a fantastic question. So, Earth stands out because it has just the right conditions for life. It's in the habitable zone of our solar system. It has liquid water, a stable atmosphere, and a protective magnetic field. So far, it's the only known planet that combines all these factors in just the right way. Does that align with what you were thinking?
So ChatGPT, my next question is that how did Earth form billions of years ago?
Great question. So, Earth's formation is a story that began around 4.6 billion years ago. It all started within a vast cloud of gas and dust called the solar nebula, which surrounded the young sun. Gravity pulled particles together, and over time, small clumps collided and stuck, gradually forming larger bodies. This process is known as accretion. As these planetesimals grew, their gravity became stronger, pulling in more material. Eventually, these growing bodies formed protoplanets, and one of these, through countless collisions, became Earth. In its early years, Earth was a molten ball, but as it cooled, a solid crust formed. Water, possibly from icy comets or released from minerals, began to collect on the surface. This led to the oceans forming, and eventually a stable environment emerged, paving the way for life. The early atmosphere was likely very different from what we have today. It was rich in volcanic gases. Over time, life began in the oceans, and through processes like photosynthesis, oxygen was released, transforming the atmosphere. This made Earth not just habitable, but a dynamic home for diverse ecosystems. So, in short, Earth's formation is a combination of cosmic dust, gravity, collisions, and time. Billions of years of processes that turned a small piece of the solar system into the vibrant Earth we know today.
Okay, that's a very great answer. So ChatGPT, tell me that why is Earth called our home?
That's a really beautiful question. So, Earth is called our world because it's the place where we all live, grow, and form our entire existence. Over countless generations, humans have built civilizations here. It's the only home we've ever known. The word world is often used in a broader sense, referring not just to Earth as a planet, but as the shared environment, history, and home for all people. So when we say our world, we're really talking about the unique and interconnected life we share on this planet. It's our home in every sense of the word.
So my next question is that what conditions made life possible on Earth?
That's a great follow up. So life on Earth became possible due to a delicate balance of conditions. First, Earth is in the habitable zone, meaning it's just the right distance from the sun. Not too hot, not too cold, so liquid water can exist. Water is crucial because it dissolves nutrients, acts as a solvent, and provides a medium for chemical reactions. Another key condition is Earth's stable atmosphere, which contains just the right mix of gases, like oxygen and carbon dioxide, keeping temperatures stable and protecting us from harmful radiation. Plate tectonics also played a huge role. These moving plates recycled carbon, creating long term climate stability. Finally, Earth's magnetic field shields us from solar winds, and the presence of diverse elements and minerals provided the building blocks for life. All of these factors water, a stable climate, the right chemicals, and energy sources created a perfect stage for life to not only emerge, but to thrive. So, in essence, Earth is a rare intersection of cosmic chance and geological processes.
Okay, so ChatGPT, my next question is that how old is our planet and what are Earth's major layers?
Great question. So, our planet is about 4.6 billion years old, formed from the same solar nebula that gave us the sun and other planets. As for Earth's layers, we have several distinct ones. Starting from outside, we have the crust, which is a thin, rocky layer where we live. Beneath that is the mantle, a thicker layer of semi solid rock that moves slowly. Below the mantle is the outer core, which is liquid iron and nickel. And finally, at the very center, we have the inner core, a solid ball of iron and nickel. Each layer has its own composition and role. Together, they drive processes like earthquakes, volcanic activity, and plate tectonics, shaping Earth's surface over billions of years.
Okay, that's a great answer. So ChatGPT, tell me that why is water essential for Earth's survival?
Absolutely. Water is essential because it's the foundation of all life on Earth. Our bodies are about 60% water, and it plays a crucial role in every cell and organ. Water transports nutrients, regulates our body temperature through sweating and respiration, and helps remove waste through urine. On a larger scale, water supports ecosystems. Plants rely on it for growth, animals depend on it for survival, and it drives the water cycle, distributing fresh water around the planet. Without water, we couldn't grow food, stay hydrated, or even produce energy. In short, water is the lifeblood of our existence, and without it, survival would be impossible.
So my next question is that how does Earth support millions of species?
That's a really interesting question. So, Earth supports life because it provides all the essentials we need: air, water, and a stable climate. Our atmosphere acts like a protective blanket, giving us oxygen to breathe and shielding us from harmful radiation and extreme temperatures. Gravity, which we often take for granted, keeps us grounded and allows water to circulate. Earth also has a rich diversity of habitats, from oceans to forests to deserts, providing food, shelter, and energy sources. In space, we're completely exposed, so Earth's balance of elements and life friendly conditions make it truly exceptional. It's a sanctuary in the vastness of space.
Okay. So my next question is that what role does gravity play on Earth?
Gravity is absolutely fundamental. It keeps us anchored to the ground and it shapes how everything on Earth moves. Gravity pulls on the oceans, creating tides, and it drives weather patterns by influencing air and water movement. It also keeps Earth in a stable orbit around the sun, ensuring a consistent climate. Without gravity, we wouldn't have a structured planet. No atmosphere, no rivers flowing, and no us. So, gravity really is the invisible force that keeps life and everything else on Earth in balance.
Okay, so my next question is that why is Earth often called the blue planet?
That's a lovely name. Earth is called the blue planet because when seen from space, about 70% of its surface is covered in water: oceans, lakes, and rivers. The way sunlight reflects off these vast blue expanses gives Earth its distinctive color. But it's not just the water, our atmosphere also scatters blue light from the sun, making the whole planet appear that way. So, this nickname highlights Earth's abundant water and its vibrant, life supporting qualities. It's a unique blue jewel in the vastness of space.
Okay, so my next question is that what was Earth like in its earliest day?
So in its earliest stage, Earth was a very different place. Right after it formed, about 4.6 billion years ago, it was a hot, molten sphere. There were frequent collisions with other space debris, and volcanic activity was rampant. The atmosphere was mostly made up of gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water vapor, but it was harsh. No oxygen yet, and no oceans initially. Over time, as Earth cooled, water vapor condensed, forming oceans. So early Earth was a tumultuous, fiery world, slowly transforming into a stable planet that could one day harbor life.
So my next question is that how did volcanoes shape the planet?
That's a fascinating part of Earth's history. So, volcanoes played a huge role in shaping the planet. In the early stages, volcanic activity released gases like water vapor, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen, building up Earth's early atmosphere. Over time, lava flows from volcanoes created new land, adding mountains and islands. They also shaped the chemistry of the oceans. Some volcanic rocks even released minerals that became nutrients for early life. And today, volcanoes still reshape the surface, creating fertile soil, forming new islands, and even driving climate effects. So, in short, volcanoes have been a dynamic force, constantly shaping Earth's landscapes and even changing life.
Okay, that's a great answer. So tell me that why was the early atmosphere dangerous?
Good point. The early atmosphere was dangerous because it was full of volatile gases. No oxygen, but lots of carbon dioxide, methane, and even sulfur dioxide. Without a protective ozone layer, this made solar radiation much more intense. Plus, volcanic eruptions constantly released harmful chemicals, creating a very harsh, unbreathable environment.
Okay, so my next question is that how did ocean form on Earth?
That's a great one. So, Earth's oceans formed over millions of years, largely from water vapor released by volcanic eruptions. As the planet cooled, this water vapor condensed, forming clouds and eventually falling as rain. This rain collected in low lying areas, creating the first primitive oceans. Over time, these oceans grew, dissolving minerals and becoming the vast bodies of water we have today. So, in essence, Earth's oceans formed from the very water that once was part of its interior, slowly bringing balance to our planet's surface.
Okay, ChatGPT, my next question is that what caused continents to form?
Great question. So, continents formed because of plate tectonics. Earth's crust is divided into large plates that float on the semi molten mantle below. As these plates move, they collide, pull apart, or slide past each other. When plates collide, they push up land, forming mountain ranges and sea levels. For example, the breakup of Pangaea eventually gave rise to the continents we know today. So in short, continents form as a result of these massive, slow-moving forces beneath the surface, constantly reshaping the Earth.
Okay, so my next question is that how did tectonic plates change Earth's surface?
Absolutely. Tectonic plates have been a major force in reshaping Earth's surface. As these plates move, they cause earthquakes, form mountains, and create volcanoes. When plates diverge, like at mid-ocean ridges, magma rises, creating new crust. When they collide, like the Indian plate meeting the Eurasian plate, mountains like the Himalayas rise. These shifts also reshape coastlines, open up new ocean basins, and even drive the formation of continents. So, in a way, tectonics keep Earth alive, constantly evolving its landscape over millions of years.
So ChatGPT, why did dinosaurs dominate Earth from so long?
That's a really intriguing part of Earth's history. Dinosaurs dominated Earth for such a long time, over 160 million years, because they were incredibly adaptable. They evolved to fill all sorts of ecological niches. Some were massive plant eaters, others fierce predators, and some even adapted to fly or swim. Their long reign was helped by a warm climate and stable environments that let them thrive. Of course, their dominance ended with a mass extinction about 66 million years ago, but their legacy, through birds and fossils, still remains.
So my next question is that how did mammals rise after extinction events?
Great follow up. After the mass extinction that wiped out the dinosaurs about 66 million years ago, mammals had a huge opportunity. With dinosaurs gone, there were fewer large predators, and mammals diversified rapidly. They adapted to certain environments. Some became small nocturnal creatures, others evolved into larger herbivores or carnivores. Eventually, mammals spread into ecological niches that dinosaurs once ruled.
So my next question is that what can fossils teach us about Earth's history?
That's a fantastic question. Fossils are like time capsules. They give us a window into Earth's past. By studying fossils, we learn what kinds of organisms lived in different eras, how they evolved, and how entire ecosystems changed. Fossils can also tell us about past climates, like whether an area was once underwater, covered in ice. They help us track mass extinctions, migrations, and even the demise of humans. So, in short, fossils are like a bridge connecting us to ancient Earth, showing us how life and our planet have changed together.
So my next question is that how did the first life forms appear?
That's one of the big mysteries of Earth's history. The first life forms likely appeared about 3.5 to 4 billion years ago in Earth's primordial oceans. Scientists think simple organic molecules formed from basic chemicals like water, methane, and ammonia, possibly sparked by lightning or deep sea hydrothermal vents. These molecules eventually combined into more complex structures like RNA, capable of self replication. Over immense spans of time, these simple forms evolved, eventually leading to bacteria and later more complex life. So, in a sense, life was born from the simplest building blocks, given the perfect conditions on early Earth.
So ChatGPT, why did life begin in the oceans and how did planets transform Earth's atmosphere?
Great follow up. So, life likely began in the oceans because water provides a stable environment and the right chemistry for early reactions. The oceans protected delicate molecules from harsh UV radiation, and they allow chemical reactions to happen over a long time. As for the atmosphere, early volcanic activity released gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and water vapor, forming a thick greenhouse atmosphere. Over time, as life evolved, especially photosynthetic organisms, they started pumping oxygen into the atmosphere, gradually transforming it. So, in short, the oceans gave life a safe cradle, and life itself slowly reshaped the atmosphere, making Earth habitable for us today.
So my next question is that what role did oxygen play in evolution?
Oxygen was absolutely crucial. Once early photosynthetic organisms like cyanobacteria began producing oxygen, it started accumulating in the atmosphere. At first, oxygen was a toxic novelty for many organisms, but eventually it enabled aerobic respiration, an efficient way to produce energy. This opened the door for larger, more complex life forms. Oxygen also drove the formation of the ozone layer, protecting the surface from harmful UV rays. So, in a sense, oxygen was a game changer. It allowed life to grow bigger, more diverse, and eventually gave rise to the rich ecosystems we see today.
So ChatGPT, tell me that how did biodiversity develop over time and why are ecosystems important?
Absolutely. So, biodiversity developed gradually as life forms adapted to different environments over hundreds of millions of years. As species evolved and diversified, they filled different ecological niches, from tiny microbes to massive trees and animals. This diversity is driven by evolution, natural selection, and changing environments. Ecosystems, in turn, are vital because they connect all life. They provide services like clean air, water, food, and climate regulation. Every species plays a role. Some pollinate plants, others control pests, and all together they create a balance. Without biodiversity, ecosystems would unravel, and the services we rely on, like clean water or stable climates, would be at risk.
So ChatGPT, my next question is that how are humans connected to nature?
That's a really beautiful connection to explore. Women, historically and culturally, have often been deeply tied to nature. Think of roles like farmers, gatherers, and caretakers of the home, which was often the natural world. Many women also play key roles in traditional knowledge, like understanding medicinal plants, weather patterns, or seasonal changes. Today, women often lead environmental movements, advocating for conservation, sustainable practices, and a more harmonious relationship with nature.
Okay, so my next question is that how did evolution adopt life to different climates?
Great question. So, evolution is all about adaptation. As Earth's climate changed, like during ice ages or warming periods, life forms that could survive in new conditions were naturally selected. For example, animals in colder climates evolved thicker fur, or plants in arid regions developed deep roots. Over millions of years, different species found ways to thrive in deserts, rainforests, polar regions, basically anywhere conditions change. So, evolution acts like a constant fine tuning, letting life adjust and diversify as climates shift.
So ChatGPT, can you tell me why is balance important in nature?
Absolutely. Balance is crucial because every organism plays a role in its ecosystem. When things are in balance, populations stay stable. Predators control prey, plants get pollinated, and nutrients cycle properly. But when that balance is disrupted, like by overhunting, pollution, or climate change, whole systems can collapse. Without balance, resources become scarce, some species overrun others, and everything from soil health to weather patterns can be affected. So, balance in nature is really the foundation of resilience and long term survival.
So my next question is that how are mountains created and why do deserts form?
Great pairing. Mountains are created mostly by tectonic forces. When plates collide, they push up rock, forming ranges like the Himalayas. Some mountains also form from volcanic activity as magma pushes up and cools. Deserts, on the other hand, often form in rain shadows when mountains block moist air or in areas far from oceans. Deserts are also shaped by high pressure systems, which keep clouds from forming. So, in short, mountains rise from the Earth's crust as it moves, while deserts form where dry air or blocked moisture keeps rainfall away.
So ChatGPT, can you tell me how do rivers shape civilization?
Absolutely. Rivers have been at the heart of many civilizations. They provide a reliable source of water for drinking, agriculture, and transportation. Early societies often settled along rivers, think the Nile, the Tigris and Euphrates, or the Indus, because they could grow food, trade, and build stable communities. Rivers also act as natural boundaries, fostering cultural exchange, but also defense. So, in short, rivers really helped shape the rise, growth, and interconnectedness of human societies.
So tell me that what causes earthquakes?
Sure. Earthquakes are caused by the sudden release of energy along faults, basically cracks in the Earth's crust. As tectonic plates move, they get stuck at edges due to friction. When the stress overcomes that friction, the plates suddenly slip, releasing energy in the form of seismic waves. This shaking is what we feel as an earthquake.
Okay, so my next question is that why are forests important for Earth?
Forests are absolutely vital. They produce much of the oxygen we breathe, absorb carbon dioxide, and help regulate the climate. Forests also provide habitats for an incredible diversity of species, support water cycles, prevent erosion, and even offer us resources like food, medicine, and materials. Without forests, we'd lose a critical buffer against climate change, and countless cultures and ecosystems would be at risk.
So my next question is that how do glaciers influence the planet and why are oceans critical to climate?
Great question. So, glaciers influence the planet by storing vast amounts of fresh water. When they grow or melt, they affect sea levels, landscapes, and even ocean currents. As glaciers melt, they can also release fresh water, impacting ocean salinity. Now, oceans are critical to climate because they act like a heat sink. They absorb, store, and redistribute solar energy. Ocean currents like the Gulf Stream help transport warm or cool air around the planet. Plus, oceans absorb a large portion of carbon dioxide, helping regulate greenhouse gases.
Okay, so
So,
tell me how do seasons occur on Earth?
absolutely. So, seasons happen because of Earth's tilt on its axis. It's tilted about 23.5 degrees. As Earth orbits the sun, different parts of the planet get more direct sunlight at different times of the year. When the northern hemisphere is tilted toward the sun, it's summer there. When it's tilted away, it's winter. The same happens in the southern hemisphere, just reversed. So this tilt combined with Earth's orbit creates the rhythm of seasons we experience every year.
Okay, so viewers, this is my chat GPT. Hope so you like it. Meet you in the next video. Pakistan Zindabad. Khuda Hafiz.